Hey everyone, welcome back. We're doing a deep dive today on BlockDAG Network.
Oh yeah.
And their wild 2024. you guys have been requesting this one, and honestly, after digging through their year-end summary, I get it. They're trying to really shake up the crypto world, and they've already made some pretty impressive moves.
They have.
Yeah.
It's not often we see a platform make such a splash, so quickly.
Yeah. So just to set the stage, BlockDAG Network is all about making cryptocurrency more accessible and impactful.
Yeah.
Right? That's their big thing.
Yeah.
And to do that, you need resources.
You need cash.
You need cash.
Yeah.
And they managed to pull in a whopping $174 million in their presale.
That's incredible.
Which is, that's not just a random big number.
Right.
That puts them in a whole different league.
It really does. To put that into perspective for you, most crypto presales that are considered successful bring in tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Maybe hitting 50 million if they're really lucky.
Right.
BlockDAG just
blew past that.
Yeah, they shattered that ceiling. It indicates a huge amount of investor confidence.
Right.
And that's not something you see every day.
Yeah.
Especially for a newer player in the space.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, what sparked that level of excitement? Was it their team? Was it their tech? Was it their marketing? We're going to unpack all of that.
Okay.
But first, let's talk about something that really caught my eye.
Okay.
Which is their partnership with Inter Milan.
Interesting.
A top European football club.
Okay.
Now, I know what you're thinking.
What's that?
What does blockchain have to do with football?
Yeah, that's the question on everyone's mind. But that's precisely why I think this is such a brilliant partnership.
Okay.
For Inter Milan, this is a chance to position themselves right at the forefront of technology. They're signaling to the world that they're innovative, forward-thinking, and appealing to a younger, more tech-savvy audience.
Right.
And potentially a whole new category of investors as well.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, BlockDAG gets global spotlight.
Yeah.
Imagine the brand recognition they gain from associating with a name as big as Inter Milan.
It's massive. It's not just about the football fans either, right?
Right.
It's about reaching a mainstream audience that might not even know about blockchain yet. It normalizes the technology. It showcases it as something that's not just for, techies.
Yeah.
But for everyone.
For everyone. Speaking of reaching everyone, BlockDAG has been really shouting from the rooftops about accessibility, and they're putting their money where their mouth is with their X1 miner app.
Okay.
Over 300,000 users are already mining BDIG.
Wow.
That's their token using this app.
Interesting.
Which is, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. It's a clever strategy because mining has traditionally been a barrier to entry for so many people.
Yeah, you need
specialized hardware.
Right.
You needed technical knowledge.
Yeah.
And a lot of patience.
And time.
Yeah. The X1 miner app just totally changes the game.
I downloaded it myself.
Did you really?
And it's honestly surprisingly straightforward.
Oh, wow.
You practically need zero technical know-how to get started.
That's amazing. It aligns perfectly with their mission of making crypto accessible.
Yeah.
Right. But there's another side to this.
Right.
This kind of simplified mining could lead to people jumping in without fully understanding the risks, the inherent risks of cryptocurrency.
So education becomes even more critical.
Absolutely. BlockDAG has a responsibility to make sure that users are well informed about both the potential rewards and the potential downsides of mining.
Right.
They need to strike that balance between accessibility and responsible participation.
Now let's switch gears to the community.
Okay.
Because that's another area where BlockDAG is seeing pretty impressive growth.
Yeah.
They've amassed over 170,000 unique BDAG holders.
Wow, that's a significant number, especially when you consider that $174 million presale we talked about.
Right.
It indicates that people aren't just buying BDAG.
Yeah.
They're holding on to it.
Right.
They believe in the project's long-term potential, which is crucial for any platform's success.
And this brings us to their alpha testnet.
Okay.
They've got it running on 100 nodes, and they've finalized their DAG-based blockchain architecture.
Interesting.
Now, I know our listeners are pretty tech savvy.
They are.
So let's skip the whole what is a testnet spiel.
All right, let's get into it.
But what's really intriguing here
Yeah.
is this DAG structure.
Okay, so yeah, while blockchain is often explained as like a linear chain of blocks, right?
Right.
A DAG, or a directed acyclic graph, takes a totally different approach.
Okay.
It's like a web of interconnected transactions.
Interesting. Okay. And how does that benefit BlockDAG specifically?
So this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
BlockDAG aims to make crypto accessible to everyone, right?
Right.
Which means handling a huge volume of transactions quickly and efficiently.
Yeah.
A DAG structure is inherently more scalable than a linear blockchain,
Okay.
meaning it can process way more transactions simultaneously, making it ideal for a platform aiming for mass adoption.
So it's not just about being different. It's about choosing the right architecture to support their vision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it aligns with their focus on user experience.
Yeah.
Right. Imagine a world where sending crypto is as seamless as sending a text message.
Right.
That's the kind of future BlockDAG is building towards. And this DAG structure is a crucial part of that.
Now, all this tech is great, but you also need to get the word out right.
You got to market it.
You got to market it. Yeah. Well, BlockDAG hasn't been shy about that.
No, they haven't.
We're talking global campaigns, including a massive ad in London's Piccadilly Circus
Wow.
and a huge celebration for their CoinMarketCap listing.
They're making a statement.
Yeah.
Piccadilly Circus is one of those recognizable landmarks in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And being featured there puts BlockDAG on the map for a massive audience.
Right.
It's a powerful symbol of their ambition.
It feels like they're targeting everyone.
Yeah.
From seasoned crypto investors to those who've only heard whispers about blockchain.
You're absolutely right. They're building brand awareness, they're establishing credibility, and sending a clear message. BlockDAG is here to stay.
And they're not stopping there.
What else?
They've also introduced home mining devices.
Oh, really?
The X10, X20, and X30.
Interesting.
It feels like an extension of that accessibility theme, right?
It is. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
These devices offer different levels of mining power,
Right.
appealing to both beginners and those who want to really go all in.
But what I find most intriguing is the impact this could have on the network itself.
Oh, yeah. That's a great point. By encouraging home mining,
Yeah.
BlockDAG is really promoting decentralization.
Right.
The more people that participate in mining, the more distributed the network becomes.
Yeah.
Making it less susceptible to control by any single entity.
It's a core principle of blockchain, right?
It is. It's at the heart of the technology.
The distributed power.
Yeah.
That idea of a truly decentralized network.
But it leads to an important question.
Oh, okay.
Will this mass participation through home mining affect network security?
Right.
It's something we're going to need to watch closely.
So as you can see, BlockDAG has had a truly remarkable year.
They really have.
And it's no surprise that they're being hailed as one of the top crypto projects of 2024.
Yeah.
They're attracting diverse investors, building a strong reputation, showing real commitment to their vision.
It's an impressive start. But the question is, can they keep up this momentum?
That is the million-dollar question.
It is. And to answer that, we need to look deeper into the potential and the challenges that lie ahead for BlockDAG. It really is. You know what strikes me is that they're not just focused on building a technology. They're crafting a whole ecosystem.
That's interesting. Can you kind of elaborate on that?
Sure. They understand that for blockchain to truly become mainstream, it needs to be more than just lines of code.
Right, yeah.
It needs to integrate seamlessly into our lives.
Right.
And that requires more than just a great platform. It requires partnerships, community building, and accessibility.
So they're not just building bridges between the crypto world and the mainstream. They're building entire highways.
Exactly. It's about creating a world where blockchain is as commonplace as using your smartphone.
Right.
And BlockDAG is taking those steps to make that vision a reality.
Okay, so we've covered their impressive fundraising, that unique partnership with Inter Milan, the X1 Miner app, and their growing community.
Yep.
We also touched on the technical progress with their alpha testnet, and that intriguing DAG-based architecture.
And let's not forget those bold marketing campaigns
that
have really put BlockDAG in the spotlight.
Right. But with all this excitement, it's easy to get swept up in the hype.
Yeah.
Let's put on our like critical thinking hats here and examine both the potential and the challenges that lie ahead for BlockDAG.
I agree. A balanced perspective is crucial.
Yeah.
Let's start with the factors that could really fuel their future growth.
Okay.
Okay. Their focus on accessibility is a major strength by lowering the barrier to entry. They're opening up the world of crypto to a much wider audience.
It's like they're saying, hey, you don't need to be a tech wizard to participate.
Exactly. And that's a powerful message in a space that's often seen as like exclusive and complicated.
Yeah.
Another key factor is their strategic approach to partnerships. That Inter Milan collaboration, for example, isn't just about brand visibility.
It's about like legitimizing the technology, showing that even established giants see the potential.
It signals to other industries that blockchain is not just a fad. It's here to stay.
It's the future.
And then there are the technical advancement. Their commitment to building a scalable, efficient platform with that DAG-based architecture is essential for achieving their goals.
It's like they're laying the foundation for a future where blockchain is just woven into the fabric of everyday life.
That's a great way to put it. But of course, no journey is without its bumps in the road.
Right. So what are some of the potential roadblocks that BlockDAG might encounter?
Well, the crypto market is notoriously volatile.
Oh, yeah?
You've seen prices skyrocket and plummet in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's...
BlockDAG will need to navigate those market fluctuations. And maintain investor confidence.
It's a high-stakes game.
It is. They'll need nerves of steel to weather the storms.
Then there's the ever-changing regulatory landscape.
Oh, yeah. Governments around the world are still trying to figure out how to regulate this new technology. This uncertainty can create a lot of challenges for any crypto project.
It's like trying to build a house on shifting sand.
That's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
BlockDAG will need to stay agile and adapt quickly to any new regulations that emerge.
Okay.
And we can't forget about the competition. The blockchain space is getting increasingly crowded.
Yeah, new projects are popping up every day.
It's a race to the top. And BlockDAG needs to maintain its edge.
So it sounds like BlockDAG is facing like a perfect storm of challenges.
In a way, yes. But these challenges are also opportunities for growth and innovation.
Okay.
It's how they respond to these hurdles that will determine their ultimate success.
So they need to be nimble, adaptable, and constantly pushing the boundaries.
Exactly. And they need to stay laser focused on their core mission,
which is
making blockchain accessible and impactful.
That's the North Star guiding them through this complex and ever-changing landscape.
Precisely. They're aiming to democratize access to blockchain, empowering individuals, transforming industries, and creating new possibilities.
It's a bold vision, and they've certainly made a splash with their achievements in 2024.
They have. But the question remains, can they translate this early success into long-term sustainable growth?
And that brings us to the heart of our deep dive.
It does.
Will BlockDAG live up to the hype?
Yeah.
Will they overcome these challenges and fulfill their ambitious promises?
That's the question everyone's asking.
These are the questions on the minds of everyone watching this space.
We've explored their achievements, their potential, and the hurdles they face. But ultimately, the answer lies in their ability to execute, adapt, and continue to innovate.
Yeah, it really is a question that's got everybody like, on the edge of their seats. Can BlockDAG really pull this off? Can they really deliver on this ambitious vision? So we've laid out the facts, we've laid out the potential, the hurdles, but now it's like prediction time. What should we be looking out for in 2025 to really gauge how they're progressing?
So I think that's the key, right? Moving beyond the hype and into concrete indicators.
Okay.
First and foremost, keep a close eye on your development roadmap. What are the specific milestones they've laid out, and are they hitting them?
Yeah.
Transparency and consistent execution are absolutely crucial in this space.
Yeah. Actions speak louder than words.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially in the fast-paced world of crypto.
Absolutely. Empty promises won't cut it.
No.
Next, watch their partnerships closely.
Okay.
Are they building meaningful collaborations with established players in various industries? This is a strong signal of growing legitimacy and mainstream adoption, which is vital for their vision.
It's like that old saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
I love that. It perfectly encapsulates the importance of those strategic alliances.
Yeah.
And finally, don't underestimate the power of community.
Oh, yeah. The community is huge.
Is BlockDAG fostering like a vibrant and engaged community around their platform? Are developers building on it?
Right.
Are users actively participating?
Yeah.
A strong community is like the bedrock of any successful blockchain project.
It's about more than just numbers. It's about like that shared belief in the vision.
Exactly.
That sense of like, collective ownership drives a project forward.
You nailed it. It's that passion and commitment that will ultimately determine whether BlockDAG, becomes a fleeting trend or a true game changer.
So to recap, we're watching for consistent development progress, strategic partnerships with real-world impact, and a thriving, passionate community.
Those are the key indicators to watch as BlockDAG charts its course, through this like crazy world of crypto. And remember, this landscape is dynamic, unpredictable.
Oh, yeah.
And full of surprises. New technologies will emerge, regulations will shift, and competition will intensify.
It's a wild ride, that's for sure.
It is. But for those who are willing to embrace the challenge, the rewards can be immense.
Okay, so BlockDAG has certainly made a bold entrance.
They have.
And they've got like the ingredients for success.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's up to them to seize the opportunity and forge their own path.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, there you have it, folks. Our deep dive into BlockDAG Network.
That was fun.
We've explored their incredible 2024, analyzed their potential, and highlighted the challenges they face. What's clear is that BlockDAG is a project to watch closely.
They're pushing boundaries, challenging conventions, and aiming to really democratize access to this like transformative power of blockchain.
Right.
Whether they succeed in their mission remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure.
What's that?
They're making waves.
And that's what makes this space so exciting.
Absolutely.
It's a breeding ground for innovation, disruption, and the potential to like reshape the world as we know it.
I completely agree. So stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the world of blockchain.